Okay, hey guys and gals, welcome to our award show.
Woo!
So this is not our year-ending award show.
That is coming later.
That's coming soon. Trademark, registered.
.jpg.
.jpg.com. So this is basically what we thought was the best of the best of fall 2016, and
Best of the best, worst of the worst.
Yep.
Random shit we wanted to talk
Yes.
The good, the bad, the ugly.
This is the fuck around video. It's time
Yes.
for us to fuck around.
Yeah, basically. But we got a lot more structure compared to last time. So, same deal as last time. We're just going to go through all the categories that we have come up with from our just
Brains.
Yeah. And
Our arbitrary, meaningless categories.
and
Yep.
these quadrants that you see, the images basically correspond to who each of our picks were. So basically, Emily's on the top left, Mia's on the top right, and I am on the bottom. So
There we go.
Now that we've gotten that out of the way and good established, let's cover our first topic, which is actually something we didn't cover last season, which we probably should have. But
I mean, I think we had a conversation about this last season, that last season just didn't really have a whole bunch of good openings.
yeah, this season
had a bunch
Jesus.
of really nice openings.
Oh my god. Like we said, we gave Occultic 9 shit. It had a fucking killer opening. Bungo had a good opening, especially for the first 4 episodes. Like, if you haven't seen...
Yuri on Ice had a good opening. Like, I know that we're blasting Yuri on Ice because we're just sick of everyone treating it like the second coming of Christ, but the opening was still
Oh,
pretty
yeah, no, the
fucking
opening
good.
of Yuri on Ice is great. The music is, like...
The music was there, but we'll...
Well, yeah, no, like, some people like the music, and some people like me think it's Vine compilation intro on YouTube tier.
Some people
trash.
like me have boyfriends that produce EDM, so we've heard that noise a lot before.
But we had to choose between a solid
Still,
opening.
like a solid grouping of openings.
Yeah, and it was honestly hard. But,
It was really hard.
Yeah.
It was really hard.
But-
So
we matched the side.
we made to do our picks. So Mia and I picked the same one. But
Yeah.
Mia, is it okay if I go first? I will not steal.
ahead.
Yeah, I was saying I will not steal your line about the Drifters opening that I know you have. Basically, I grade how much I liked an opening on kind of 3 quadrants. We have quality of song, quality of animation, and how well it suits the show. Drifter's song is fantastic.
It checks all 3 of those
It's
boxes.
so good. It's animation wise, it's not as good as some of the other shows. Like, they have this super cool, like, my picture up here is of Joan of Arc throwing fire. They have this really cool, like, sketchy thing that happens, and they get a bunch of really cool, sparkly, shiny CGs. But animation, just difficulty wise, it's not as impressive as like we mentioned earlier, something like Yuri on Ice. If we were judging on animation alone, Yuri on Ice would take it and it wouldn't even be close. But but we're not. And then my third quadrant, it suits the show perfectly. It is rough and kind of edgy, but just like also really stylish and cool, and the animation of the action scenes really awesome. It shows off all the characters in a really cool and flattering way. I liked how all of the ends were majority shown in the really dark, like, sketchy style, and then it was the protagonists that all got their, like, special CGs.
Yep.
And it was just fantastic. So, Drifters is opening of the season for me because it's just that fucking good.
Yep.
And now Mia with the same choice.
Yeah, okay. You might be thinking, Mia, why would you pick Drifters' opening? Because you didn't even watch the show. And I would be like, that is true. I did not. But Joe and Emily told me, Mia, the Drifters opening is really fucking good. You should check it out. And so I did. And then I listened to it on repeat 30 times.
It's a good
Yes. Not
fucking
just the short
song.
version, not just the short version, the full version. The full version, which is like 4 minutes long. So that gives you an idea of how much I like the song. I mentioned it briefly on Twitter, but I'm just gonna say it again here. It's like a stripper / biker bars theme song, and it fits the show perfectly from what I understand.
It really does.
So,
It's so
you
good.
know, it's really good. And I just really enjoyed the stylization of the animation and everything. And like, I kind of like Emily, I judge opening on 2 things. I judge it on the combination of like just how ambitious and how like stylish the actual animation is, and then how much I like the song. So how many times can I listen to this song without getting fucking tired of it?
And the answer for Drifters was a lot.
The limit does not exist. The limit does not exist. So I will give out an honorable mention to Cultic 9 because it did have visually a very, very good opening.
Yes.
I was just not very stunned at all by the song. And I also only watched like 4 or 5 episodes, so like I can't really say like, yeah, top quality.
Yeah.
So
I agree with both of those points. And in fact, Drifters is a fantastic opening.
And you should pause this video and go watch it right the fuck now.
And I would, on any other day, recommend that, and I would have that as my pick. But guys, Show by Rock's second season opening is such a fucking jam.
This
for
is
real.
very true.
Like, okay, I have stupid qualifications for what I think is a good opening. It's just that, okay, is the music good? Yes. Are there interesting things happening on the screen? Yes. Then it's a good opening.
We're done. Easy peasy.
We're done. Easy peasy. And as long as it, like, fits from, like, if you go from one opening to another and if it, like, keeps improving, then it's good. It's not like Code Geass where it starts off with the best opening ever and then second opening goes.
No, we're not talking about Code Geass yet. We're not talking about Code Geass yet. God.
But
Geass'
Show by
second
Rock's
was
opening...
Gardo.
Show by Rock's opening this season was so fucking good. It was a
jam.
It was like the percentage by which the opening increased in quality is how they decreased the ending song in quality.
It is kind of weird.
Yeah, it's a trade-off. But you know what? I don't care. It's fun. It's bright. It's colorful. It's energetic. The song is good. The animation in a lot of spots are good. Sia dancing was so fucking good.
Adorable. Super cute. Also, the boys are in it.
Oh, the boys are in it too.
For a very brief minute, but the boys were in it.
My husband's in it.
They weren't really in the first one at all, so that means a lot.
It's a huge step up, and I'm just like, I love it so much. It's like one of those shows, like, it's the one opening, one of the 3 openings that I did not skip every single week. Because it was just that fucking catchy and good and just, I loved it.
There was definitely a point where I was like finishing up all my shows for the mid-tier and was just like sprinting through the vast majority of them. And even then I didn't skip the Show by Rock opening. I'm like, damn, dude, this song's fucking good. This is a jam.
What do you expect from Sanrio when they could just like drop infinite money on this shit? So like, good job for that. All
Bring the merch here!
Bring the merch here, please.
Bring Joe's husband home!
Give me merch of my husband, please.
Well,
Bring Rom home!
We got, you know what? We got Wonderfest. Crow just got a really cool scale. We got hopes and dreams.
We can hope.
All right, that's what we got.
All right, so now we've got, from openings...
The counterpoint to this.
Endings.
Best ending.
There are also a lot of really good endings, too. To be fair, there was also quite a few good endings last season, but this is, once again... there's a lot of good things that are tied to this season, so we just had to, choose between one and stick with it. So here's our basically choices for best endings, and it's kind of a contrast betwin
I think we've got a very much one of these things is not like the other syndrome, and the one of these things that is not like the others is mine. I don't know if you could really qualify Nanbaka's ending as like a song. Like they do sing in it.
Cute. It's so cute.
That being said, Nanbaka's ending is everything that is good about Nanbaka. It is quick-paced and really cute and colorful, and it features Jugo. Yeah, it's funny. It features Jugo being, like, really, really snarky, and then Hajime just yelling at him, and, like, the little reactions that all of, like, the tiny chibi, like, everyone else that isn't Jugo is having in the background, where they're like, oh no, I'm being blown over by the force of the yelling. I'm like, that's really cute! And it also gave us the falling... the really super cute little like falling, like not completely chibi but mostly chibi gifts that are not gifts, whatever images. I need rubber keychains of them, and they haven't like come out yet. It makes me really sad.
Yeah, just
make rubber keychains. I'll purchase them.
This
okay,
is so good because like this who would have thought that the ending to like kick up this show another notch would have been just like upbeat Scott with Jugo just like talking really fast and getting yelled at Hajime. It's good. So simple and it's so good.
Yep, and the little bits that they do sing for get stuck in my head like crazy.
Yes.
And yeah, I don't know. It's not even like, and it's not very obviously sung by the voice actors, but I think it's cute and colorful and charming and everything that's good about Nanbaka condensed into like a minute.
Yes.
It's good.
Basically.
Mhm.
Mia's choice.
Okay.
Mia's choice is
All right.
much less controversial.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Here's the thing. I picked Flip Flapper's ending theme because I think Flip Flapper's as ending theme is much better than its opening, which is gonna be like contested, I guess, by some people, but hear me out. Hear me out here. That storybook stuff at the top, though.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying. Is that
That's
the
what
storybook,
elevates it,
the
really.
storybook visuals like just change their fucking lives.
They're just gorgeous, and the thing is like towards the ending 4 episodes, they start changing, and that's so fucking cool to see. They're just really pretty, and then like the little sprites at the bottom have like the really cute loose animations too, and they're just really cute and playful, and they just really capture the energy that this and the tone that the series is, or rather the themes that the series is supposed to like follow. And I'm just a really big fan of it. Okay, not to mention that fucking song is great. It's just really fucking cute.
Yeah.
There's like eight what's it called, key changes in the entire song, but it still manages to be catchy as hell, and it's so cute. It's so cute. I would actually really like to own this song, but I would only want this song and not the opening song, because the opening song just didn't really wow me.
Yeah.
So yeah, Flip
There we go.
Flappers.
Flip flap.
Flip Flap.
And then here I am with what a lot of people would thought that Emily's pick, but no, it's mine. I have a minor listening obsession at the moment with the band that does both Bungo Stray Dogs endings, both of them. And this song that they picked, it's just really catchy. I get into it a lot. The ending is very much just a continuation of the first ending, which I also thought was amazing.
The ending's beautifully animated.
Oh, absolutely. There's just
Beautifully animated.
so much going on. I mean, like I said, it's not totally great if you're not the biggest fan of Dazai, as I point to
Yeah,
my
that
co-host
was my
next to me.
thing. Joe was like, "Oh, I thought you would have picked Bungo," and I'm like, "I just don't like Dazai that much."
Yeah, but that aside, it's still such a good song, and the fact that they just build into it from like just the tail ends of the episode, and then it just cuts into it when it like gets to the main like riff. Oh, I just love it.
Yeah,
It's,
I really
Honestly-
really like the vocalist for this band. His voice is fantastic.
yes.
If you like, I don't know, if you like get a CD that they have, I would like to steal it for
Yeah,
you. His
yeah.
voice is great.
Yeah,
I'm
like
for
go support them. Like honestly, I don't really. There's like not a whole lot of foreign artists that I follow. I'm pretty sure this is like the first Japanese band that I'm following since I first saw the Naruto openings, and I was like, hey, I like some of those
That's
bands.
a
I'm gonna
long
follow
fucking
them.
That's a long
It's a
time
long
ago.
fucking time.
Damn.
Well, hey,
Hey.
they hit all my good notes. The
Yeah.
vocalist is good. They got twinkly Midwest emo guitar, sort of, and like I'm a fan of that. I just
It's
like
good.
it. It's really
I was
really
saying,
good.
looking just here at this caption, I can see how Atsushi and
Akutagawa get shipped together
Yep.
all the fucking time. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can see how they're a ship, even though they like actually hate. Well, he actually hates.
Yeah,
Atsushi. I'm
Akutagawa.
pretty sure Atsushi does
I mean,
not
they
care
also.
about.
I think they sort of resolve their shit
That is
after a
true.
while. It's weird. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this minute to like very minorly bitch about something very strange that happened in the last episode of Bungo. So, and it is related to this ending. I will bring it back around. I swear to God. So there is a very like big emotional payoff scene in the manga right after the F. Scott Fitzgerald fight is over, and it turns out that Kyoka's alive and the greatest asshole of the century, and I just don't care. And there where Akutagawa basically walks up to Dazai and is like, "Yo, I'm your fucking kid. Can you like hug me every so often?" He does not
Play catch
actually
with me,
say
Dad.
that. Yeah, play catch with me, Dad, you asshole. And Dazai does this thing where he like basically just like does the head pat thing on Akutagawa, and Akutagawa just like, due to literal just physical exertion, just like collapses and is like, "Oh my god, my like the tension that has ruled my entire life is finally over." They didn't do it. They didn't like do it in the show for some reason, but they do it in the ending. Like every week of the ending, one of the major cuts is Dazai like fucking like hair ruffling and Kunigawa who's like lying on the ground forward just like he is in like the actual thing. So I'm just like, I don't know why they didn't do it in the actual show. They do it in the ending all the time.
Baby tears.
Yeah, it was just, I don't know why they took that out, honestly. Like, what the fuck, Bungo? But at least it came back in the actual ending, so if you know that that's what's supposed to happen, it is here.
Yep. Quite rude, to be honest. So, those are the endings.
I know. I don't know why it was not there.
Overall,
in any case.
super solid all across the board, and I'm happy with my picks. So, all right, now on to some of our created...
so, like, user-created awards.
Yep. Sexual
Look,
Predator.
I'm real fucking sad that there was competition for this season. Like, can we get no more of this sort of thing?
Please. I mean, let's face it. We're gonna. It's inevitable.
It's anime. It's anime.
It's
anime.
It's like it's like drinking water. It's gonna happen.
It's like watching telenovelas and saying, "Man, I hope there aren't any evil twins."
That's true. So there's actually, once again, we established that there was a lot of competition for this, and we have our picks. So first pick.
Yeah, so we're gonna start with me. Okay, so here's the deal. I picked early Victor, and like I'm aware of the fact that like towards the end of the show, it, like whenever it gets retconned, it gets justified. But let's be fucking real. Early Victor is fucking creepy.
Yes.
And like even if it has been justified, he should probably figure out after like one episode that Kazuki Yuri is A, uncomfortable, and B, doesn't remember anything at all. And like maybe he should stop, but he doesn't stop. And it's weird, and it's creepy, and just because it's gay doesn't make it okay. Also, I just realized his head is growing like a weird fucking giraffe out of his shoulders in this shot.
It's to emphasize the sexiness of the neck, Emily. God, it's art.
he does
His
that
neck
to
is
attract
so
his
long.
mates.
His neck is so long. Look at that. Dude, no, look at where his collarbone is in comparison to his chin. Holy shit, I didn't notice this until just now. That looks fucking weird.
Yeah.
Whatever. In any case, I just... I don't care what anyone thinks. Early Victor's still creepy, even if it gets later retconned. Like, learn to... This is rich coming from me, but, like, try to interpret the signals that other people are sending you here.
Right.
Like... yeah, I was saying, like, I have no ground to stand on, but at least I know I'm bad, so... God, fucking creepy. Anyway.
Okay. Anyway, alright. So, I don't know if she was officially given a name in the actual anime, because they never really gave her a name, but I think I'm the only person... the BDSM fountain lady. Like, I think I'm the only one who, like, genuinely loves the character they nominated for Sexual Predator, because she's actually fantastic. Like, she's 100% one of the best monsters that showed up in the fucking show.
Yeah.
Like, other than, like, the creepy schoolgirls in the episode that was, like, the horror movie episode. This, like, she was fucking great, because she represents a lot of internalized issues Coconut has, and, like, she's really fucking gross, and really fucking weird, and really fucking lewd. But, like, she's supposed to be.
Yeah.
There's no sort of, like, oh, this is
There's no
supposed to be funny.
justification for it. Yeah.
There's no, oh, this is supposed to be funny, like, or, oh, this is supposed to be, like, cutesy, or something like that. It's like, this is supposed to be very uncomfortable, sexual, predatory. And so, like, that's one of the reasons I like her so much. And thank the gods above, she appeared again in the later episodes.
Huzzah!
So, I know, alright? She is just, I know, it just...
You are not alone in this. A lot of people really like her.
I really like her, and I'm not sure if my affinity for her has anything to do with her, like, her vague resemblance to Midna a little bit.
Yeah.
But, like...
I mean, that will definitely get on a lot of good people's sides, because a lot of people like Midna, me included.
I am one of those people.
Yeah.
And we are all those people.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all three of us are just, like, unanimously agree. Yeah, Midna is great.
Yeah, but, anyway, so I loved her. I love BDSM lady. And, I hope at Wonder Festivals get some stuff that aren't Garage Kids.
Yeah,
so, who
hopefully.
knows?
Alright, so... Here's the thing. I put Kuskai down for Sexual Predator, but I think that she's honestly the most dangerous out of this list, because she has a power that is that can be explicitly used to just take advantage of people in whatever way she wants.
It's
and
the implication.
That is...
The implication!
The implication!
That is... but that implication is like, that is...
creepy and weird and
fucking
bad. Yeah.
Fucking terrifying.
She's like actually the predatory Les.
She literally is, and that just, it's not okay. There are a lot of things about Keijo that I just did not find okay. This is like up on top of the things that I did not find okay. I could get around the bullshit hitboxes Nozomi has. I could get around fucking Fluffy Butt. I could get around Ass Eater Nanase. God damn it, why is that your actual fucking name?
So bad.
I just could not get past this because, like, she's just... Go to jail. Now. Just...
It's not that she's a bad character. Just, the implication.
The implication is just very, very... No, we are not here for that.
It's
so,
bad.
Congratulations to all these picks. Get some help, please.
Go to jail immediately.
So this may not be a recurring category, but up next is Miss Not a Woman.
So here's the deal. I actually suggested this award way back at the beginning of the season because I think it was 5 or 6 what is traditionally referred to as traps, but that is a rude and offensive name. Unfortunately, I don't know if there's a better name for it. It is guys that are explicitly meant to look like women, but are not.
I suggested Pretty Boys, but
the issue is that Pretty Boys, this is
worse.
separate from that though.
Yeah.
It's a different thing.
Either
Pretty
way,
Boys is my entire top 3, and most of those are not supposed to be oh, they look like girls. They're just pretty. But yeah, so there were 5 or 6 of these that got introduced in the first 3 episodes of various shows. But unfortunately, as the season went on, the award is still funny. So I want to put it in there.
Yeah,
but there only really was one
real.
person that could win it.
Yeah, let's be real. There's only one dude that is just...
Nico was close.
Nico
was close. Nico was a close second runner-up.
God damn it,
Yoichi.
He's just so good.
He's so good. He's so good in all possible ways. And there are definitely several times where people in the show are like, damn, that's a really good-looking lady. Yoichi's like, no. It's not like that.
I hate to break it to you.
But Toshi confusing him for Nobunaga's gay lover in the first episode was fucking beautiful, and I will never forget about it.
Oh my god.
And Nobunaga's like, well, I wish.
Yeah, Nobunaga's like, I fucking wish. And so there's this punk ass bitch, but this punk ass bitch is wonderful, and I want him to never suffer. I want him to be happy.
Yep. Congratulations, Yoichi, Miss Not a Woman.
You're wonderful.
Please stay wonderful. Oh, okay. All right, now on to best meme.
By far our stupidest award.
Yes, this is okay, so by best meme, we basically refer to it as either an actual meme that occurred from the season or just a reaction image that we use over and over and over again.
Time.
Or just find something that endearing. Now, it's ironic because for these picks, Mia's pick was actually different before we started recording. It was Tiny Hands.
Tiny Hands.
It was Tiny Hands wrong, but then I realized that was an inside joke and not really a meme.
That is true.
Meme.
All right.
And so therefore it can't really be used as an actual reaction image because only the group of 12 people in that hotel room would understand that reference.
It won't be an inside joke if you guys look at the drinking game that we made. Just
maybe
throwing it out there.
We can link that again in the description. Honestly, our Ryoga drinking game is a gift.
Anyway.
In any case, I'm going first. I have 2 images here. The reason is because the first image that I wanted to pick did not come in a proper aspect ratio, so I threw a Delete This Victor on it because Delete This Victor is beautiful. I don't know who drew this in with a little gun, but it's perfect. Dubs Witch Georgie made me cry from laughter, and therefore it wins best meme because there were tears in my eyes as I oh my god. So I was in the Yuri on Ice threads a fair amount, just because I like gay shit, and Yuri on Ice threads is where all the gay shit went. So I was like, okay, here I am. And I mean, presumably there were people that were scripting, but there were also some people that weren't scripting that would have freaking freak the fuck out. And so somebody would be like, all right, Dubs Witch Georgie has arrived, and they'd pick I don't know, a weird screenshot of high capital Q quality Georgie, and then people would make guesses. And if their post got dubs, then meme magic would exist. This is also how I found out that that 2chan has actually been translating a lot of 4chan's memes. So 2chan has meme Maho now.
Oh my god. Okay, so is it's 2channel that's translating because there is a very, very big difference.
I mean, okay, I don't know, but in any case,
yes.
they have meme Maho now, and that's just wonderful. And Dubs Witch Georgie has just made me cry from laughter because there is so much capital Q quality in Yuri on Ice that people just don't want to talk about.
Yeah.
And it was Dub Switch Georgie, fucking fantastic.
Yes.
The
Georgie
other,
is-
I would say,
sorry.
the other thing that could have substituted to let this is somebody made a really good like capture of Katsuki Yuri looking uncomfortable with in very large text underneath it. I've probably used that. I've used that almost as many times as I have used to let this, but I used to let this more, so there
Yes.
we are.
I was gonna say Georgie actually is gonna get an honorary best boy for me because I loved his entire full character arc, his tiny character arc in the background so much.
I'm
Like,
so
it-
happy. I'm so happy he's
It made me
moved
so
on.
happy.
I'm happy
I
for him.
know. It makes me so. It's so silly that I'm happier for a background character that like got zero development. I'm happier for him than I am for the main characters getting together. But like, that's what happens when your character development's bad, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so my reaction image was Never in Beam because it's just a meme face. Look at that.
It really is.
Look
Yeah,
at that
I like
fucking
the
face.
fact
real.
that both of her eyes are kind of like looking at the beam.
Yes. It's just like.
that is a perfect noise.
Yeah. Basically, like, this bullshit kind of got me a little bit interested in Magical Girl Racing Project, but, like, at the same time, I looked at that and just like, wow, this show's gonna be trash, isn't it?
I'm still so fucking proud of myself for like even at the beginning of the season, somebody I don't know if it was Joe or Mia, it was one of you two, was like, yeah, I'm really looking forward to Magical Girl Racing Project. I think it's gonna be good. And I'm like, nope, it's not gonna be good. Like it might be entertaining, but I don't think it's gonna be good. And then like I was right. Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good meme. But honestly, I feel like I kind of forcefully locked myself into Warden Momoko.
If you had it, I would have, because I am the person this usually gets applied to.
See, here's
We
the
got
thing.
some mileage out of that face.
By we, I mean I, because I was the one that was plastering this all over the podcast, all over your reaction video. Basically, every single time that either of you guys were freaking out, I literally had this on standby.
It's a really good face.
It's just a really good face to convey
It's-
fangirling, and it's perfect, and I love it, and because it's so good. It is so good. I'm gonna like be using this until I'm like dead.
Probably, honestly. Like, you can expect to see more of this image next season, too. Because it's just, like...
Trust me. Like, God forbid...
It's a squee face.
God forbid if there's another Mogatari series next season...
Yeah, Joe's roasting himself with this face.
Oh. Believe me, this is basically just... I'm just gonna, like, print this out on a piece of paper and just tape this to my face and just go about my day like this. The day that, like, one of those episodes comes out and Cedric O'Hara's it. That's just the facts of life. Badoo-doo. A badoo-doo. Anyway, these are our memes for the season. They're all very high quality, and get used to seeing at least Momoko a lot more.
Yeah.
So, this is another category that we kind of just thought about on the fly. Purest child.
Purest, most wonderful baby that must
was
be
added.
protected at all
This was-
costs.
This was added because we had too many best boys.
This
Yeah.
was, I mean, no, really what happened is I was, like, deciding on my best boy list, and Joe's like, why don't you put on Yurio? And I'm like, I can't sexualize Yurio. Yurio is pure.
Yes.
And I was like, purest child, go. If it was, like, legal, I definitely would have put, like, basically, here's the deal. The amalgamation of all of the tiny token Rabu boys inspired more motherly feelings in me than Yurio did. But no one of them individually did, because there's a lot of them.
Yes.
So
They're just like little. They're just like tiny like rabbit babies. They're just
they are.
everywhere.
They're everywhere.
And also-
they're everywhere, and they're cute. And,
and
also Yurio.
Titans 2 little brothers also were another good contender, but Yurio
Yeah.
just takes
Yeah.
priority.
Also, fucking Yurio succeeded against the conventions of good writing, against all statistical odds, against, I don't know, everything. He's wonderful. I'm so happy he succeeded. He shouldn't have, but he did, and
Yeah.
I'm happy about it. I want to give him a loving home. that is my qualifier for this. Fucking Yurio, he's so goddamn cute.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. I put Chopin on here because like he's just Moe. I'm sorry. Like, there's no I can't come up with any other word for it. He's just that's who he is. And he's just like, it's not to the point where like I'm like, oh man, I'm so into that, because I'm not into that. Like I'm not. He's just adorable. So I'm just like, you're an adorable shut-in. I mean, it's just like
He's very r/me IRL.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
He
mean,
it's just him
yeah.
him dating Jolly was probably like the most adorable thing in Classical Lloyd, and there were a lot of really adorable things in Classical Lloyd.
Yeah.
But like it was really adorable about like his whole like baby's first waifu moment.
Mhm. My pick was, and I forget his name already.
Minami.
Minami is just.
It's unfortunately really easy to forget his name because he's not in the show very much.
Only shows up for like he's important for one episode, but he's so great. He's just so optimistic. He just wants Senpai Yuri to notice him. And
He has such a gay baby crush.
He does.
and his hair is so great, and it's so cute, and his performance is great. He's got a little step dance to it, and he does
a little tap dance. His little
just-
tap
he's like-
dance
I
broke
feel
my
like
heart.
he's like the young Neil Patrick Harris of figure skating.
Yes.
Like, it's one of those kids you're just like,
And
this
he's got
kid is
best
gonna
girl
be gay.
tooth. He's got best girl tooth. I can't
Little
deal
snarl
with it.
tooth.
He has a little
It's
snarl
just
tooth.
like you see this little kid and you're like, this kid is gonna be gay. And
I
then
just
when
like.
he's like, no, I'm not. But then he's like, yes, I am. When he's 20 something, and you're just like, I called it.
He is just he's just the biggest chicken nugget, and I was the biggest fan, and I wish that he was in the show more. Just
and
like
we also all wish he didn't get his butt slapped because he
Yes.
didn't deserve
Yes.
that.
he deserved
What
to.
was that?
God,
we
that was
never like.
awful.
What was that?
It was just a lapse in. I'm pretty sure it was just a stress-induced lapse in Katsuki Yuri's judgment. That just like.
I think it was Fujo bait.
Well,
I
yeah.
don't even know.
That
man.
also, but yeah.
I mean, it could have also just been like a sports thing. It's
Yeah.
just weird. Basically, here's the deal. He's older than Yurio. It's just weird because of how much they like infantilized his behavior that you think of him as being younger than Yurio. So
But he's
like
17.
yeah, but he's 17. So like I don't know. It was weird.
it was
He
weird.
doesn't deserve to get his butt slapped. He's pure.
That is true. And
I hope he
as-
comes back, honestly. Maybe
I really hope
if
he
he's in
does.
season 2, I'll actually watch it.
If he's in season 2, then I'm definitely watching it more. Okay, now
Now,
we're
for the
Minami
exact
Ice.
I was like, for now, the exact opposite of
We are
that.
now getting into our mainstay categories, and we're starting off with worst and then best, and in order boy and girl. So we're starting with worst boy first, and man, there was some really fucking good competition for this title, and
There
I think
was.
we encapsulated everything. So let's just get right into the slide. I think you could immediately see
Yeah,
where
who
our priorities
picked
are lying.
So here's the deal. I chose his name is Elf. I still call him Green Goblin because that's what he fucking looks like.
Because his name is Elf, I call him Danny Elfman because
Yeah.
I think that's just really
The
humorous.
thing is that like Elf, I don't know, Elf himself isn't even really that bad. Like he's not good. Elf is one of those things that I despise the most, which is a very near miss of the thing that I like the most. He is a total shit stick and like a massive arrogant bastard, but he isn't a badass. And because he isn't a badass, I hate him. And I can't explain it.
I think I can explain it a little bit. It's because you
Yeah.
don't like characters that are kind of snivelly. And that's what this kind of thing comes across as. Is when they're not badasses, they just come across as like kind of snivelly.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you are like an arrogant bastard and really badass, then I'm like all for it, 100% on the train. You've earned your right to be a shit kicker. But just
Yeah.
fucking Green Goblin.
I
also hate him for what he represents.
Yeah.
He and BDSM Kun, who I can't hate BDSM Kun because he was a cute kid and used to explode, so he already he has a hard
fun.
enough deal in life.
yeah.
He doesn't need me hating him on top of everything.
Sometimes they just explode.
Sometimes I just explode. Sorry, guys. But he is just the representation of the really awkward external plot in Nanbaka that I kind of just wish would go away.
Yeah.
Like, I just kind of wish he wasn't here. He doesn't add anything good to the show. And
He's just an unfortunate side effect.
Runs around and acts like a douchebag. I like that he has crazy illusory powers. I wish that he would not bully Jugo with them because Jugo is another person who's had a hard enough life without this asshole's help.
Yep.
So, I don't know. I just don't like him.
Yeah. So that's a little
There
bit.
you go.
But this next pick, I'm pretty sure we all unanimously agree. Can we just say
I don't hate JJ as much as you guys do.
I
just-
hate him. I hate his face. I hate his tramp stamp. I hate everything about him. Granted, I will get to my pick and why I hate him, but I will say this: the one thing that I will pretty much agree with a lot of people unifying in the Yuri on Ice fandom: fuck JJ. He denied my boy Odebeck a place on his podium.
True.
He is a fucking doucher with a shitty undercut haircut. Odebeck's is better. He's a fucking narcissist. He's the goddamn fucking just the biggest ego I have ever seen on an anime character. I just want to punch everything about him. I want to punch his face. I want to punch his dick. I want to punch his face and dick at the same time.
He's quite bad.
God.
Yeah, here's my reason. Joe actually originally had JJ, which is why he started talking. I actually just copied and pasted his image, but then Joe decided we shouldn't have 2 JJs on here. That's too much JJ.
Yes.
We can't have JJ.
One is enough.
One is enough.
See, no, I thought you guys reached an agreement because Joe was like, oh man, I really want to put JJ on there, but I also really want to put on Siegfried. And I'm like, I thought Mia was putting on Siegfried.
That's the thing. No, okay, I'll get to it. Okay, JJ really pisses me off because, like, on his own, his sort of, like, vain, narcissistic character that's, like, very self-confident and also skilled enough to back up that self-confidence.
Yeah. That's why I used to like him.
It's absolutely fine when he fails.
Mm-hmm.
But when he wins for no apparent fucking reason, even though he literally, like, stood in the middle of the ice for, like, 2-3 whole seconds of hesitation before his final number started, what the fuck? Like, there's no, like, it's just, like we said earlier, it's voice actor favoritism because they don't want backlash from Mamoru's fans.
Yes.
And I don't blame them. I don't blame them because voice actor fans are crazy.
But
like,
it's still bullshit.
God.
They knew that they could have just animated JJ taking a fat dump in the middle of the ice and he still would have gotten third because he was voiced by Mamoru. It's fucking horseshit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I don't like JJ.
Yeah, but not as horseshit as my feelings towards Siegfried. Now, we had a little bit of a discussion during the Izetta segment of the top tier, and now this is where I get to really put my concerns forward. Siegfried, I admit that he tries his best, and I admit that all he has in mind is to protect the country of Elstadt. Good. That is what a head of information security and defense is supposed to do. However, you had fucking vital, like, crucially
war-ending information.
War-ending information in your pocket, and you decided to wait until the very dire moment, like, the most darkest of dark moments to be like, hey, I've got the trump card, let's fucking use it. Bitch! Use it! Kill Hitler and World War II! What the fuck is the problem here?
My microphone's shaking.
Like, God, I still hate Siegfried. I will admit his death was really well done, and the way that they built up his character, yes, that was really well done. It still doesn't change the fact that his inactions basically cause a plot hole in Izetta's story. So, like...
Also, like, it's probably the only boy on here that is responsible for the deaths of, like, maybe, I don't know, more than 500,000 people.
Yes. So, like, aptly...
Listen, he might have killed tons of people, but he made me happy, and that's what really matters.
Siegfried, I guess I mentioned this during the Izetta section, too. Siegfried suffers from being the method through which some of Izetta's plot dumb is deployed.
Yes.
And it just has much greater consequences on him than it did on anyone else.
But that's because, like we said, Izetta's got plot armor, and, like, she is essentially a weapon, and a weapon can't really make mistakes except not be a good enough weapon.
Yeah.
And she's got fucking magic, so, like, how can she lose against that until Sophie, of course?
Yeah.
So, like, and Fine is, like, young and inexperienced, but her character is so cautious that she would not do anything reckless and stupid with her life ever. Yeah. Even if she was, like, given even though she's got, like, full political immunity, basically, she will never do anything risky, ever, because she just cares too much.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons Siegfried is, like, doing a lot of dumb shit.
Yeah, it's because just, no one else will.
It's just a matter of circumstance where all this dumb is just poured on a character, and I just happen to notice really hard, and I just, like, take offensive, because, like, god damn it, you and your fucking ponytail could have fucking ended this war, like, 6 episodes ago, and you just decided not to, and you even put my fucking baby's life in danger. So, like, how dare you, rude motherfucker, fuck everybody on this screen. Everybody deserved this title.
Fuck it.
Oh my god. All right, now we're getting on to worst girl, where you get to hear us.
We continue the anger. And then we get into happiness after this.
Yes.
It'll be wonderful.
So let's start off the anger train with one of the worst characters in Magical Girl. You notice the top row is Magical Girl Raising Project.
Well, we got that other girl.
Yeah.
Basically, here's the deal. I fucking hate Sister Nana.
As
and
do I.
I hate Sister Nana so god. Mia, you cannot say you did not expect this. You know me well enough.
I know you hate her because she's dumb, but you can't hate her so much because she's just dumb.
That's the thing.
But she's so dumb.
Sister Nana is aggressively stupid. And that's the thing. Characters can be just kind of dumb, and that's okay. I don't mind Hibiki from Symphogear, despite the fact that Hibiki is just, kind of stupid.
Yes.
Because Hibiki's stupidity didn't kill my favorite character in that show.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Winter Prison. You deserved a better girlfriend and a better life, and oh my god, the fact that Sister Nana is she's strategically stupid to the point where people die because of her, and I don't like it. I'm not gonna have it. I'm not gonna have it. I also really, really didn't like her voice.
Yeah.
The thing is, speaking of people not liking their voice, I would have very easily given this to the main character's mom in Magicune if she had been on screen for even 30 more seconds than she actually was, because her voice makes me want to fucking kill myself. So she just narrowly dodged this title because Sister Nana was on screen for a fair bit and actually did things, and those things were really, really stupid. Rest in peace, Winter Prison. You deserved better.
Yes.
Okay, my worst girl were tied between fucking Snow White and Matoy from Magical Girl Matoy, because let's be real. We all know the reason I hate Snow White is because she's fucking boring as hell and fucking stupid.
This is true.
The reason I'm pissed at Matoy is because she tricked me into wasting an hour of my life on a shitty fucking anime and getting my fucking
This is really good.
This is an hour I will never get back. And this design is really cute. So it's even more criminal. Why would you waste a cute design like this on a shitty fucking anime like that? You could literally do anything with this design. You could have sold to fucking Pretty Cure knockoff companies, and they could have made knockoff toys of this. Mm-hmm. But no, you put it in this shitty fucking adult Magical Girl anime that has dumb jokes about a girl getting her boobs touched by adults. Okay.
Not only adults, her father.
Yeah.
Her father.
That's
some fucked up shit, fam. Don't do that.
Okay, so my pick, I don't have as much vitriol for my pick as I did for my worst boy, but I still think that pink hair in Keijo is just dumb. Her and her hoodie. I actually okay, see, here's the thing about my pick. It's actually a tie for first place because it's pink hair and her hoodie. Because pink hair is just a blind fangirl who just wants to lust after literally the winner of the Sexual Predator Award for me personally, which is okay, that's no.
If it was up to her though, she would be monogamous.
But
yeah, okay, but that doesn't make it better. That
doesn't change the fact that what the fuck? Why are you doing this to yourself?
Has your taste ever been so bad?
And plus, also, I don't like her design. I was never a fan of Twin Tails to begin with. Her Twin Tails just managed to piss me off. And
even more because of their stupid hoodie Twin Tail holders.
Oh, the hoodie.
That's the reason Joe hates her so much. Is her name's Usagi and she has a bunny hoodie. But her bunny hoodie actually has hollow ears, and her twin tails go inside the bunny ears.
It's so dumb. It is so dumb. I'm pretty sure it knocks points off of my IQ by just secondhand. It's so dumb.
I hate it. I just want to rip that hoodie off of her and burn it and just be find a better fashion sense.
It's unfortunate because if you don't know that her hair goes into it, you're okay, that's not too bad. But the second it becomes a hair holder, it's just awful.
It's just God, fucking damn it. This show had a lot of stupid things. This is definitely one I was just wow, why the fuck does that hoodie exist? I hate everything, and I hate her.
All right. Moving into the good shit.
We get to Now
We get to talk
happy.
about good things. Okay, so
Yay.
we're doing this in a different way than we did last season. Last season, we had each person go through and do their 3, 2, 1. I found that we kind of lost a little momentum after the first 3, 2, 1.
That and
so
also it takes way too fucking
it also
long.
takes way too fucking long. Yeah, so we're gonna count all together as
Yes.
a class, and we're just gonna count down 3, 2, 1 together.
Yep.
So
Third place.
starting with third place and starting with me. So here's the deal. At the beginning of this season, I was like, there isn't going to be a Best Boy nominee from Token Rabu. I fucking lied. And I'm not happy about it. That being said,
The Chuny!
the Chuny?
Is it the Chuny?
he's not even really a Chuny because he's like actually a badass is the problem.
Okay,
Like,
alright.
it's one of those things where like you get put into a weird situation where characters that give a lot of dramatic speeches are actually like really good at what they do because you're like, I don't know if you qualify as a Chuny or not. You're like actually pretty decent. But the reason that Kane takes third place in Best Boy over a couple of other people is because in the last 2 episodes he gets into like a bunch of shit where he like must protect his younger brother from danger at all times, and as someone who is an older sibling, that shit cuts me straight into my heart. So Kane wins because A, he looks like a clamp character, and B, because he's very, very protective of his little brother, and that is so fucking cute. Ugh. He also gives this admittedly fantastic speech that like encapsulates my taste in boys, where he's like, you know, stylishness is basically just bullshit if you're not actually able to back it up, and like just strength is kind of boring. So I'm gonna be both, and I'm just like, shit, man, you got me. Why? What? When did the show get into my house? Why is it speaking to me?
Jesus.
Why is it looking at my Twitter? I don't get it. So Kane takes third place unexpectedly from Token Rabu, despite maybe having like less than a full episode of screen time. This is going to be a theme, by the way. This is going to continue.
Yeah.
But yeah, there you go. Take it.
All right, so my number 3, even though I never finished the anime, it turns out I didn't really need to because like all of his episodes were in the beginning of the show.
You still need to watch
you know,
episode 10. Episode 10.
I still need to watch episode 10 because he was really weird and cute in that, so I'll do it. Aoi is my number 3 because he's just
fucking weird.
He's just sadly really Miyako, which makes me sound like this huge weirdo who's just into like weird artsy dudes. But it's like you have to be a particular brand of artsy where like you're completely you're not pretentious. You're just kind of artsy as existent.
He's
just
just
an
lost. He's just lost in his own art.
Yeah, he's
like
an artsy sad boy. He looks like a dude that would listen to Vaporwave unironically.
Well, that's the thing.
And you'd be okay
and
with
I think
it.
the thing that makes Aoi Miyakor is that it's not posturing. That he does no posturing whatsoever. He just wants to be left alone with his bamboo shoots and is honestly just like sort of offended you even asked him to come outside.
Yes.
Like that
Yes.
that I think is what makes him Miyakor, is the fact that it's not fake.
Yeah.
He's just a weird guy.
He's just kind of weird and like he's just kind of weird and unkempt, but like in like a really pretty way at the same time. And he slouches and he's just still really pretty and also a really kind person that is just also quiet.
Yep.
So like he's just a good boy. He's a good boy and I really care about him. And I really wish I could play the game just so I could play his route. But that's never gonna fucking happen because I'm not getting a Vita. So
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Vita's our dollar. I put Yoichi for third place because honestly, like, there were only 2 people I cared about this season, which we will get to. So I just like gave him the default third place
Because Yoichi's just good.
he's good and he deserves third
Yoichi's
place
good,
in my book.
and he
so.
deserves third place, and he's badass and gay.
Yeah, very.
He's very
so,
gay. He's very
I like
gay
it.
and very pretty, and we are simple people.
There's
somehow
really...
the least beautiful of all of his brothers, which is sounds fake, but
Doubt.
okay.
Yes.
Sounds fake, but okay.
Find that fucking hard to believe. So now on to our silver medal second place. You're seeing a lot of surprise picks, and also you're now starting to see Nanbaka kind of creep its head in.
Yeah, so here's the deal. I really was not expecting Jugo to take... If you had asked me at the beginning of the season who was going to take number 2, I don't really know what I would have told you, but I don't think I would have told you Jugo. Basically, I really like Jugo for 2 reasons. One, he gets abused, and that's just... I'm not a good person. Look at this man's face is all bloody. Ah, it's so cute. And thing number 2 is that Jugo's, like, literal clinical depression is, like, really... I don't know, it's really realistically portrayed. And he's not, like, a crazy overdramatic bitch about it, but he just has problems with feeling
and you just suddenly realize it one
wanting
day.
things
He's
like
wow.
other people. Well, that's the thing. he had a mental illness story that speaks very true to me, where he's just like, I thought that life was just like this. I just thought that this was what life was like, and that other people just wanted things and were happy sometimes and had stuff they cared about, and I just didn't. And I'm like, that's really, really depressing, and I feel you. So Jugo wins for just being really sad in a way that I find really compelling, and also for getting punched in the face a lot. So there you go.
Yeah.
Also, I like his hair. His hair's cute.
Yes.
I put Pachit for my number 2 because
Pachit
look
is
at
good
him.
and pure. Pachit
Yeah.
is good.
So good and pure. He's just like, he's such a good boy, honestly. Like, he's just a talented boy who loves to take photos.
Yeah, I'm
And
amazed that you didn't put that picture of him
Yes.
in, because you use that all the time on
I've
Twitter.
been putting it on Twitter all the time, but nobody retweets it. It makes me sad. But,
I like it every time I see it. It's good.
He is a smart boy, a talented boy who loves to take photos. And I have this little, like, the little one in the corner that has, like, the little weird little, like, quality face, yeah. It was the one I was using originally, but it doesn't really do justice to just how cute and pure he is.
Yeah.
So I need to use the hamster covered one. He's just a good boy. And
He's just good.
Yes.
I would
He's good.
let him take my daughter to prom.
Yes.
I would too.
I would
I
too.
would too.
So now we gotta get to mine. I
Bad boys.
will admit that when I was watching Nambaka, there were a lot of really attractive dudes that my
Joe
bias-
likes Gyarus.
Yeah, I like Yarus. They're all right, and I'm just like, well, there's a lot of good characters here that I find attractive, but nothing that I can like really truly fawn over. And then goddamn Honey showed up out of nowhere and just decided to bitch slap me in the face. Just like, how dare you even insinuate that? Like, god damn it, I fucking...
When he showed up in these last 2 episodes with the unbuttoned collar, I'm like, are they trying to kill Joe?
They were trying.
Does somebody
and they were
somebody on the
succeeding.
non-Baka team just like hate Joe and want him to die? Because
Fuck, it's like they know. Because, god damn it, like, the fucking jawline, the permahickey on the neck, the fact that he's always kind of in, like, a half, like, dress or sort of thing going around. He's
purple. He's
purple.
He's
Purple. How do they
There's
know?
a common denominator. There's a common denominator in a lot of Joe's favorite characters, and that's
it's purple.
For very,
It is.
very obvious reasons that if she ever shows up again, you'll know what Best Girl is. But we'll
get there.
that. But like that will hopefully.
We
come
may
back
or may not
someday.
get there.
But like, god damn it, Honey. He's just he's
fucking
belligerent
pissed.
and
That's
angry.
true.
And anytime he gets angry, he gets hair arrows. I love it. God damn it. But like, I love him, but at the same time, I know my priorities, and I don't love him as much as our gold medal
Look, listen,
blue ribbon first place.
number 1 is not a choice for 2 of us.
Honestly, yeah. Like, you guys are acting like you're fucking surprised.
I had to have a serious conversation where I looked in the mirror and I was like, can I let Chuya top out my best boy list for 2 seasons? The answer to that question is yes. Oh my god. Let's be real. The rest of you may love your best boy picks. None of you $120 love your best boy picks. I $120 love my best boy pick. Even more. Please give me a scale. I'm counting on you, Winter Wonderfest. Please. Oh, I need it. If Dazai could get 2 shitty scales, I don't even care. It could be a shitty scale. I'll buy it anyway.
And it's reasons like that we might be getting a season 3.
Oh my god, I can't believe it ended with the season 3 hook. I don't even know if it's a season 3 hook or like go read the manga hook. Either way, I'm fucking taking it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Uh,
She is
yeah.
so cute.
So-
Perfect, and he's 5'3" and it's great. Yeah, here's a fun fact. Chuya is the 4th shortest character in the show. The only people that are shorter than him are Kyoka, Q, and Kenji, who you all may have noticed are like 15 or younger. Chuya is just
Fun
not
fact.
tall.
Fun fact: he's still taller than me
Barely.
She's barely
by like
up.
an inch.
By like an inch. Chuya is 3 inches shorter than I am. I can't believe it. Oh, he's so cute. All right, anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on, because this was not a surprise and all of you should have expected it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I actually had a little bit of a difficult time because like there are a lot of good boys in this season that I really liked, but I decided Nico was probably my favorite boy of this season for a lot of really good reasons.
Nico is good.
Nico's just a good boy. He's just a good and pure boy. Like, first of all, he gets points for being, like, from Chicago, where I'm living now, so that's great. Relatable already.
Woo!
Chicago weeb. Part number 2, brown. He's so cute and brown, and I love him. And, like,
and 3, he's the ultimate fucking chuny to the point where
he's
he
a
can,
weeb.
like...
He's not even a chuny, he's a weeb.
He's just a weeb. He's just so cute.
He's just an adorable weeaboo.
And, like, all of his little cute baby faces are, like, so cute. They're just so cute.
And in his backstory, he didn't know how to read. Ooh, that's not a plus for me. Nico was my runner-up for purest child. Like,
I mean, honestly,
God.
though, like, if we're being real here, as a backstory from being from the streets of Chicago, that's not surprising.
I mean, it's more like as a backstory as a medical lab rat.
Yeah, that too. But, you know.
God, it makes me fucking sad.
Still, he's great. So
he's such a good boy.
Like I said, Emily's
Similar
pick is
to me.
super obvious. Mine is super obvious. Guys, let's be real.
He didn't really have a choice.
Yeah.
I really like Rom, guys. I really
It's
like
okay.
Rom. He's
It's
everything I look in a dude, and it's just like...
He likes Rob so much he feels guilty about liking other anime boys, which is
That
basically
is
fucking
true.
absurd.
That is very, very, very true. I put him on the exact same pedestal as my girl waifus, which is saying a lot because I put them on a very, very high pedestal, and I don't hide any shame in it because Rom's just, he's so great. He looks perfect. He's in a band. He's the drummer. That's the exact type of person I go for in bands.
He pays his taxes.
He is an adult who can I could just, like, snuggle up to him, just like, hey, can you find my W-2s? I don't feel like doing it. And he'll be like, fine.
Okay. Like, for lack of a better term, Rom's the kind of person who would make an honest woman out of someone.
Yes.
True.
And that honest woman would be me. Let's be, like, 110% real. Like, there's, like, him being back into my conscience is so great. Like, I want to $120 love this man. Like,
But there's no merch!
But there's no merch. Give me merch so I can be on the same level as...
Yeah, I'm saying right now, the only thing I have on you guys is monetary value because I am a huge anime hoe, which is great because it doesn't matter.
I mean, because you happen to love the characters that, like, sometimes get merch. Hisoka didn't really get a lot of merch.
Hunter x Hunter in general didn't really get that much merch, and it makes me feel real bad.
But Rom is just...
I've got Hisoka's scale.
Perfect.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you got, like, for the characters that you do like, there are some things that exist and you own them.
Yeah.
So that's good. The characters that I have a tendency to like never get merchandise because God hates me.
Yeah,
But, you know.
that's alright.
If y'all want to experience that high-quality Chuya content, I have followed approximately 8 Chuya fan artists on Twitter and start every single day with at least 2 or 3 pictures retweeted. It's a wonderful way to begin my life.
I need to find the equivalent for both Rom and Senjugahara so I can just, like, die.
I mean, I'm sure there's someone out there for Zinjugahara.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
Definitely.
Several someones.
Several. Alright. So, now that Best Boy is out of the way and the obvious is, like, pointed out, now it's time to mix things up with our Best Girl content, which, to be fair, there was some deciding to do.
Yeah.
For some of us.
I have a lot.
I'm so glad because my best girl last season was like honestly just a fucking disaster because nobody was aggressive, and this season was different, and I'm happy about it. Let's more of this sort of thing. Before we begin, I just want to say that even before, so once upon a time, I made a trade with a friend of mine where if he read Monster and watched See the Money of Soul and Possibility Control, which is, in my opinion, a criminally underrated show, we'll get to it, maybe, that I would watch a mech show because I fucking hate mechs. That's a fun story about me. I just don't like them. And he did it. He did his part, so I'm like, okay, I'll do my part too. He tried to get me to watch Gundam, and I'm like, okay, I know we made a deal, but I just really don't care about Gundam. And he's like, okay, how about we watch Code Geass? And I'm like, hell fucking yeah, let's watch Code Geass. Like, I didn't even realize you counted that as a mech show. I want Cornelia to light me on fire. Oh my god.
You know what? Same.
Oh
Same.
my god. She's also purple, which is why Joe likes her, but she just, oh my god, it's too much for me. Her and Callan both pilot giant robots and don't afraid of anything, and I love them. So
Yes.
there you go. Honorary shout-outs to fucking Cornelia and Khaled of Code Geass, who are beautiful and would have won everything this season if they'd been in it, but they're not, so let's keep going.
But that's what next year's for. So, on to our bronze medal for Best Girl. You're going to notice some pretty obvious picks right out the gate, at least for...
I had a really hard time. Really hard time.
Mia's just had a lot of characters to choose from this season. My first shot is Winter Prison, who deserved better. She's really attractive.
Yes.
She's really attractive,
she's-
and she's a butch lesbian, and she fights a whole bunch of things and puts up giant stone walls and doesn't afraid of anything. You'll see there's a trend.
Yes. And
She just smashes that fucking girl's skull in against the wall, and I'm like, oh, baby.
Yep.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Smashes
I love
the
her.
fucking
Like I was
stupid
saying,
angel
like
with no
looks
feet.
wise, she's basically like the girl version of Angelo
Of
Lagusa.
Angelo, which is good.
Yeah.
That's
Angelo.
a great start. Great start, and then she smashes a girl's face into a wall because they hurt her girlfriend, and that is a fantastic finish. So
Yep. It's a shame that girlfriend was so stupid.
yeah, it's a shame that I hated her girlfriend.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
All right. Again, I really struggled a lot for Best Girl because I had to there was like a lot of girls that I liked this season. There were a lot of good girls in all these shows because girls are cool. I picked Yayaka as my third Best Girl because she's just so good. She's just a very good character, and she deserved so much better. Like we said this
Real.
before, Yayaka deserves so much better. She deserves somebody who like cares about her and like tells her they appreciate her and just a lot of things. She just deserves the world, honestly. And the fact that she, on her deathbed, basically, the first thing she thought of as the thing she treasured the most was Coconut, broke my fucking heart.
Yeah, because Coconut just sort of treats her like crap.
Anyway, she's only number 3 because I had a lot of other characters I really liked,
Yeah.
but I had to put her in the ranking I decided. So
And my number 3 is Joan of Arc because there is just I want her to light me on fire. Like I would not mind if she did that because like unlike Cornelia, she very much has the capability to do so, which I find absolutely fantastic. I think her design in Drifters was just super cool. Her motivations kind of stemming from the actual Joan of Arc was really, really nice, and I think it was a bit inspired. And
I like how fucking angry she gets at Toshi.
Oh, she gets so angry and belligerent. I just love it. I love it. It's so good. Like, she's so good that it's just shot right up into my high tier. Like, the moment that she was on screen, I'm just like, hello, you're angry. I like that.
You're fucking pissed and drawn by Hirano. What's up?
So, yeah, Joan of Arc, good job. Deserved that third place. So, now on to our second place.
Hey!
Once again, the top row is dominated by a single show.
There's a show by Rock all of a sudden.
But all of these picks are really nice.
So, continuing my trend from earlier, and I sort of continued it with Winter Prison as well. Darudo had about 10 minutes of screen time, and they were flawless the whole way through.
Darudo is just flawless.
She's just good.
overall.
Honestly, I was not expecting... I don't know. I was expecting her to be one of those, like, oh, we made them look young as an excuse, and blah, 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 and they're still gonna, like, act kind of weird and infantilized, but nope.
Nuh-uh.
Nope. And that's the thing. And Joe and Mia totally told me otherwise. And it's not even necessarily that I don't believe them, but it's just I need to see for myself with my own eyes before I believe. And Darudo is fucking good.
Yes.
I like her.
she's the Yamato no Chico. Like, she's like a very classical Japanese woman type character.
She's also like a smaller version of Yuko from Triple X Holic, who I adore.
Yes, which I pointed out too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's easily one of the best things about Show by Rock, and the thing is that
And every single song that her band puts out is fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's
So
very
good.
true.
Yeah, and her voice actress is just, she just has a great voice.
This
so
is
that's
true.
just
Wonderful.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay, as you can see here, I also put Show by Rock. I included,
Eileen.
yeah, sorry, I'm spacing out because she's just so cute. I'm just spacing out so much. She's just adorable.
Yeah.
She's like one of the first little sister characters that has actually appeared in the show that I haven't immediately hated on instinct. Because, like, most of the time, a lot of little sister characters are introduced, and their entire premise of their character is a little sister.
Mm-hmm.
And Eileen had, I guess, the luxury of not having that be her entire character.
Yes.
Well,
But
she was the
had this
antagonist.
Yeah.
Yes, she was the antagonist, and she had this whole thing where like
I mean,
she
didn't
was
do
like
much for
mean.
an antagonist, but
Yeah,
like,
you know.
She didn't.
That's
It's
Show
Show
Rock's
Rock.
fault, not hers.
it's the thought that counts.
It's Show Rock. Like even Dagger didn't do a whole lot in the first season.
That's true.
Like anyway, like I was saying, she's just so cute, and so like you can see like glimmers of like her being cute underneath her being like a cool emo rock chick. So like when she breaks into full cute mode, like I actually cried and like squealed with joy because she's just so adorable.
Yeah.
She's just so cute and I love her. And I really want her to come back if there's another season so that she and Ion can be like big emo siblings together and like have like really awkward bondings together. And be like, hey, remember how you left for like 8 years and I never saw you again? Like, let's kind of hang out. Let's kind of hang out and try and bridge that gap. And they sit together like, we have nothing to talk about.
Yeah. That's good. I agree honestly with both of these picks, but for my personal pick, Warden Momoko I just like the concept of her in general. Somebody who is just on the surface. Because she's the warden of a fucking Supermax prison, she has to be
Supermax Disco prison.
Yeah, the Supermax Disco prison. She just has to be like super high strung, tight ass on the outside, but in the inside is just a soft Jello center that I just like adore
So
every time it comes
cute.
out. Like literally, she's just so dumb for the stupid bald anime prison guard that it honestly just like it makes it like she's one of the best like she was one of the best things about Nanbaka for me specifically because just I like that kind of character. I thought it was funny and I thought it was really really cute, especially when she gets into Super Moe mode, especially when she goes like overboard lewd thoughts mode, which was like oh my god, that's hilarious. I love Warden Momoko. Like she's easily like one of the best things about Nanbaka.
I mean, one of the things I really appreciate about her is that a lot of the time when they have the like secret Moe Blob characters, they make them kind of weirdly incompetent as well, and that wasn't really her either.
No.
Like, she knew how to get shit done.
Yes.
She just was also a big nerd.
Yeah,
and
and also on top of that, she also like the best show about that is like she went through with the decision to fucking fire Hajime after he
well, not literally fire. She like suspended him for a couple days, and he
Still.
almost had a mental breakdown and got another job.
the thought is the same, but like still like to do that to somebody who just like she's so gaga over shows that
Like, she'll do her fucking
she can push
job,
it
and that's
aside
good.
and do her job, which I appreciate more than anything. So yes, that very very deserved second place.
I agree with all these picks as well. These are all good picks. Good job, guys.
And now on to our decision of best girl.
Hey, it's this one again. Actually, there's times two. Hey, it's this one again. So, on a related note to what I mentioned earlier with Cornelia can light me on fire, Joan of Arc will light me on fire, and I'm for it. I always found the story of Joan of Arc really compelling in real life too, because she was a boss ass bitch and was just wonderful, and she got burned to death, and that's real sad. And I like the super short hair. I like how aggressively tomboyish she is. I like how when Toshi's like, oh hey, blah blah blah, like you're a woman, etc., she's just like, bitch, I will kick your ass. I'm for it. I'm sad that she didn't actually kick his ass, but he's the main character, so he can't like die.
Yep.
I'm so happy she's not dead. Oh, thank God. I was really really concerned. And she's just good. She gets a lot of really badass animation. She lights things on fire. She's very, very aggressive, and she's very smug, and she doesn't afraid of anything, and I have a type! So here we are.
Yep.
Joan of Arc. Fucking fantastic. 10 out of 10.
Joe, we can pretty much go at the same time because like
basically. I mean, we have the same. We have roughly the same picks. Well, yours is different because it's a tie. So
it's a tie because like it's both Fina and Izetta because for different reasons, but like they're both very good girls. They're both excellent girls. Like I admire them both very much, and I like how they're treated at least competently by most of the show's writing.
Mm-hmm.
And they're really gay, and I love them. They're just
Yes.
my gay daughters.
Yes, I approve of that. Honestly, if we had an OTP of the season, I would definitely put them down. It would be
the only reason we didn't is because it wouldn't be a competition.
Yeah, it really wouldn't.
Yeah.
Be. It would be either this or Atsushi and Kyoka, but like only like. But
The issue is that Sushi and Koka spent most of the fucking show being kidnapped.
that is true.
Like
So,
one or the other of them was always
Yeah.
just like in peril.
my pick, I'm just gonna go with straight, flat out Izetta. I mean, Fine's great, but Izetta really was the piece that shined most
She's the main character.
in
Yeah.
her own show. And you know what? The one thing that honestly I fell in love with immediately was her character design. I thought she was so well thought out. Everything kind of matched.
She's so cute.
It was cute the way that they did her outfit.
The other color that Joe likes is red.
Yes. like literally it was just so great from the get-go. And then her motivations as a character, they were good. She was a solid protagonist for this show. She fit into the story perfectly. She is a badass. She can
She
fight.
gets cute and flustered without turning into a helpless moe blob.
That is true, and that's very, very rare, at least from what I've been seeing in animes. So it's something that I just like seeing, and on top of that, her fucking haircut is cute. Everything about her is just adorable.
She's getting a scale
She
and
is-
an android.
She's getting a scale and an Android that I hopefully will have money for after this weekend, because I gotta get stuff for my computer, which is
He's gonna get stuff for his computer. We gotta get anime Milwaukee shit. We got
Oh, yeah.
shit to do.
yes, shit to do.
Yeah,
but
basically money's hemorrhaging out of my pockets right now.
Feels bad.
But either way, my best girl is just hands down Izetta. She was easily like her. I mean, I know that she's the main character of her own show, but because it was her, and because she was just so great for a numerous amount of reasons, it made me excited to watch Izetta every single week. So props to her. Props to all these picks.
She was
They're
cute
all
and
really
determined.
good. Cute, determined.
Inexplicably didn't die.
Yep, flew a fucking anti-aircraft, flew a fucking giant ass rifle around. Didn't afraid of anything.
It was good.
I loved it. I loved it a lot. So those are best girls. That's best everything, and that's basically
That's
close,
fall.
Yep, that closes the book on fall 2016. So now
It's a good season. We're gonna miss it.
yeah, we are gonna miss it
Winter looks cry for on sad bad. I didn't get that right again. That's okay. Sam will be mad at me if he ever watches this, which he doesn't.
It's okay. It's okay, because you know what, we'll be here to suffer through it together. Because
Yeah.
all right, and we'll close on one little thing that we got to clear up though, is that so Little Witch Academia. So here's the thing.
I feel like we might want to. Okay, we'll talk about it here. I think we should talk about it again in the first episode of next season, just in case.
Yeah.
We have a problem.
Yes.
That problem is that
Yeah.
Little Witch Academia has been licensed by Netflix. And Netflix is doing...
Being held hostage.
It's being held hostage by Netflix. Netflix is doing with Little Witch Academia what they do with, admittedly, all of their other shows, which is to say they're waiting until it stops airing, they're giving it another 2 months or something, and then they're putting it all up at once. This is an issue because it means that we can't cover it on the podcast
Yes.
while legally watching it. And I'm mad.
Yes.
Let's be real. I'm
My-
mad as fuck.
My thoughts.
I don't, but we shouldn't. I think that we've all come to the agreement that we should not pirate something that we're covering on the podcast.
Yes, especially something that is as high profile as Little Witch Academia. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait until Netflix releases it, wait until it's out to the public and readily available, and we will have a special episode concerning it. But in the meantime, my personal thoughts towards this whole situation is as follows. No. Bad. No. Bad, bad, and more bad.
Stop that.
Stop.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really the only thing we got to clear up before we end. So that is it
That's
now.
it?
And now the book is finally closed on fall 2016. And man, what a ride it was! It was a really good season, and we had a really good time. So, and I hope you guys had a good time too. So, and
We're gonna miss it.
Yeah, we are.
And
gonna
thank
miss
you
it.
all for sticking with us.
Absolutely.
A reminder, in case you didn't watch the Christmas video, our next upcoming convention is Anime Milwaukee. So you can follow me, Joe, and Mia on Twitter. Hopefully Joe will put up our Twitter handles on the
yes.
screen at about
Absolutely.
this point. You can follow all three of us. Follow me for some A+ Chuya content. Follow Mia for having an actually good Twitter experience. And follow
Aw.
Joe for keeping track of what we're all doing.
Yeah.
I'm just a mess, honestly.
Yeah.
I just tweet about
you.
random shit.
I'm sorry. I'm just really flattered that you said a good Twitter experience because mine's just me screaming about like the stuff I like all the time. So.
Yeah, but it's like funny. That's the thing. In any case, we're gonna be at Anime Milwaukee next. People can follow us and add us on Twitter. We'll tweet out, like, I don't know. We're not like big enough to have a meetup.
Yeah.
But if one of you happens to be coming and you want to hang out in our hotel room, we're probably going to play a drinking game or something. So we can hang out.
So yeah, like
we can hang out. Hit us up on the twits at these 3 different locations.
Yes.
I'll tweet something in Moa costume and be like, come to this panel if you want an ass kicking. Look out for that.
So yeah, look out for that. That's going to be exciting as we roll into winter 2017. But that is, as always, until next time. So until then, I am Joe.
And Emily.
And I'm Mia.
We are on a 7-day coffee break, but we'll be back next week
with the first of winter.
With the start of winter 2017 and more Waifu Watch podcasts. So until then, have a good rest of the week and goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.